Now on CoastTV News.
Pedestrian safety upgrades, how a new signal is making streets safer on the avenue.
Revitalizing OC. Discover how the Baltimore Avenue project will boost your property's value.
Milford election. The city is set for a political standoff tomorrow. What voters should expect.
Delaware's Arbor Day. See how Delaware celebrates green growth in Milford.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Efforts to make Rehoboth Beach safer for pedestrians. Good evening. I'm Mallory Metzner.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with people in Rehoboth Beach calling for change.
It's hard to believe summer is right around the corner, but this means places like Rehoboth Beach will be filled with more people and cars. In order to promote pedestrian safety, the Rossi Group, the group who conducted the traffic study, put in a request to DelDOT to evaluate how much time stoplights allow people to safely cross the crosswalks. Live in Rehoboth Beach is CoastTV News reporter Elisa Weber. Elisa, people you spoke with say that needs to happen before it's too late.
I'm out here on Rehoboth Avenue, and this is one of the busier intersections. People I spoke with say during the summer, you will often see people rush across before incoming traffic comes through. And during the summertime, when drivers are focused on one thing, finding a parking spot, an accident is bound to happen. Soon the nation's summer capital will be filled with visitors looking to enjoy everything Rehoboth Beach has to offer, which is why avid bicyclist Mary Barnhart will not ride her bike in Rehoboth during the summer.
I'm safer now than when the cars are here.
Which is why the Rossi Group has requested DelDOT study all traffic lights and look at the current pedestrian crossing intervals. The Rossi Group proposed giving people an extra 3 to 7 seconds to cross before turning cars get the green light at intersections. According to the Federal Highway Administration, programming traffic lights to give pedestrians more time to cross at crosswalks actually reduces the amount of pedestrian vehicle accidents at intersections by 13%. And people like Jay Lingo say giving people more time to cross is necessary because not everyone walks at a fast pace.
Even today I saw a lot of folks with, they have canes, they have mobility issues. Today a lot of folks have pets. There's a lot of reasons to maybe just take a little time and slow down.
Efforts to make Rehoboth Beach a safer place for everyone. The Rossi Group says that DelDOT is expected to complete the study by Memorial Day. In Rehoboth Beach, I'm Elisa Weber, Coast TV News.
Thank you, Elisa. A number of recommendations on traffic and parking were approved by the city commissioners in recent months. These include a pedestrian pilot program on King Charles Avenue. The city plans to start running the program in May. The city is creating clearer 30-minute parking space markings and additional pedestrian safety signage. The city plans to test parking space striping.
The weather's getting warmer, and next month and soon it's going to be summer season on the coast. That's when everybody is heading to the beach and boardwalk, although I would say there was a lot of traffic that way today. But in the summer, there is one rule that pet owners need to follow. Starting from May 1st through September 30th, dogs and other animals not permitted on the boardwalk in some coastal towns. Those towns are Rehoboth and Ocean City. However, other coastal towns like Lewis and Dewey do allow pets, but they have limitations. In Lewis, dogs are allowed on the beach strand before 8 a.m. and after 6:30 p.m. only. Then starting on May 15th in Dewey, dogs are allowed on the beach before 9:30 a.m. and after 5:30 p.m.
More on the effort to increase affordable housing options in Lewis. What we are talking about in this case are what are called ADUs, accessory dwelling units. In some cases, tiny homes. An example of one is what you're about to see on your screen. The Housing Subcommittee will meet to discuss feedback from the Planning Commission about the tiny homes. During the meeting, the subcommittee will draft an ordinance on ADUs, homes, and its regulations. The meeting will take place Tuesday at 4 p.m.
Dewey Beach Police is investigating a car crash that happened at Route 1 northbound and Dickinson Avenue on April 4th. The department says a light pole was found lying in the roadway. You can see it here in the picture. Police searched for in the area, but they could not find the car that actually hit the pole. They say security cameras showed a dark Hyundai Genesis or a Santa Fe hit the pole and then drove away. Dewey police say that the car had some damage in the front. The crash also broke 2 police security cameras. And the department says they don't know if anybody was hurt inside the car in that crash. According to police, nobody else reported being hurt or having had their car damaged. If you know anything about the crash, call Dewey Beach Police.
In Milford, polls will be open tomorrow for the 4 different seats on City Council and for the mayor's seat. Both candidates had a lot to say about numerous issues in the city. Both of these candidates are no stranger to City Council, and both bring unique visions and stances to the table. Here are the candidates, Archie Campbell and Todd Collada. Campbell has been mayor of the city since 2018, and he actually beat Collada to win the seat. But Collada is no stranger to city politics either, as he has been serving as a representative of the 2nd Ward on the council for 6 years. Both told CoastTV that they love the city of Milford and love to serve on the council, and both feel their unique qualifications make them the prime candidate.
I have a good vision for the city. My heart is here. I've served well as a councilman for 6 years. I stand up for individual rights, property owner rights, and I just really think that there's a lot that's going to happen, and I want to be part of that.
This is my home. I want the best for this town. Why do you think I reach out to all these people and businesses and say, listen, we need you. I need you to come here. I need you to go there, whatever. And that's the truth for me.
Polls will be open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Milford Public Works facility. We'll have the results on our website and on our app after the polls close. And be sure to tune in to Coast TV News at 11 to learn more about these candidates tonight.
And since we're talking about a local election, for our Coast TV poll, we want to know, what should Lewis prioritize? Oh, that is the wrong sentence in there. We want to know exactly what should happen or what you should prioritize in local elections.
Yeah, what do you do to prepare to vote in local elections? Some people are saying the media, that's down to 28% of the vote now. That was winning when we looked at 5 o'clock. Now it looks like the majority here is year-round attention. That's up to 57%, Charlie.
And when we saw this earlier this evening, there was a couple zeros. Now everything has at least a little bit of a vote. You can go be a part of this. Go to CoastTV.com or use the Coast TV mobile app. We're taking a live look into Lewis right now. That is a gorgeous shot out there, which is nice because we're going into some gorgeous weather for the weekend, and this is when Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams gets to be everybody's hero. Paul, lead the way.
That's right. I'll be the hero, and I'm sticking my chest out like Superman. All right, here we go. Here's a look at the day, and it looks wonderful, don't you think? Well, actually, you can't tell. It's actually 50 degrees. It's a little bit on the cool side, but that's okay. We're going to hook you up with really warm weather over the weekend. But right now, we're still recovering from that crazy chill from this morning. Do you know this morning, just between you and me, it was like 33 degrees this morning. That's only 3 degrees away from the record low. So that's just how cold it was this morning. So it wasn't your imagination. It was truly a climatological situation. But we're going to have temperatures fall to the 40s with mostly clear skies. And here's the beauty of everything. All those advisories, flooding, wind, and all that kind of stuff is pretty much out the window, not a problem. Now, we do have a little bit of frost concern for our neighbors to the north in Jersey, but for us, we're looking high and dry, and that's going to work in our favor this time around. And by the time I show you next week temperatures, I'm going to be your best friend, Mallory.
I can't wait to see. But you're already my best friend, Paul. New in Millsboro, fire company members will be training tomorrow morning from 8 to 2 p.m. The company says the training will take place at a house located on Route 24 near the Mount Air chicken plant. There will be heavy smoke in the area during the training, and traffic restrictions will also be in place.
That's something to look out for. And if you have old medications that you need to get rid of, make a note of this. National Drug Take-Back Day is tomorrow. You can drop off unused medications from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at local police departments, including right here in Milton. The Cape May Lewis Ferry Terminal, that's a good spot, and the Ocean City Public Library. To find more drop-off locations, check the full article at CoastTV.com.
Murr is preparing for its annual yard sale on May 18th from 8 a.m. to noon. The nonprofit is seeking donations from the community to support marine mammal and sea turtle conservation. Donations are accepted at Pilottown Road in Lewis tomorrow between 10 a.m. and noon. Murr cannot accept clothing, used bedding, electronics, or used children's toys. The organization says donors should bring items in good condition that are not on the excluded list.
Looking to the future of Ocean City, once every 5 years, the Ocean City Planning Commission goes over the town's comprehensive plans for the future projects. The Ocean City Development Corporation, or OCDC, went to the meeting to discuss their desires to improve downtown Ocean City. Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zappe shows us what their #1 priority was.
The Ocean City Development Corporation wants these utility lines underground, something visitor Sandy Bear can agree with.
I'm totally for it. We are here from Pennsylvania. Our wires are underground. You don't have as many outages from storms and everything, so it's a good thing.
OCDC presented to the Ocean City Commission their desire for the Baltimore Avenue project, which involves repaving and repainting the street as well, to continue. The utility lines starting from 15th Street were buried underground on Baltimore Avenue years ago, but the utility lines downtown were never touched. OCDC Executive Director Zach Bankert says finishing the project would be a good idea for everyone.
By finishing that project, you're not only increasing pedestrian safety, but you're also increasing property value along that corridor. And we think that it's a project that in the long run will actually pay off for the city.
Bankert also added the north side of Baltimore Avenue, where the utility lines are underground, has higher property value compared to the south end. Bear thinks part of the reason is the view.
Because it does obstruct your view when you want to see the ocean.
If Baltimore Avenue project continues downtown, property value is likely to go up, but that also means the tax rate will go up too.
If your property value increases, your taxes increase, and so it will, again, be a return on investment for the city.
According to OCDC, the town of Ocean City recently acquired $20 million in federal funding for the Baltimore Avenue project, and they hope this will help the project get done sooner. I'm Kevin Zappe in Ocean City, Coast TV News.
Staying in Ocean City, some good news. The town has been honored by top travel publications as a leading beach destination. Condé Nast, Traveler, and Thrillist named OC one of the best beach towns in the East Coast and U.S. Travel and Leisure included Ocean City in their list of 25 best beaches in the country. The Ocean City Tourism Department is excited about this recognition from well-known travel advisors and publications. The town is also a candidate in USA Today's 10 best must-see summer vacation places, with public voting open until May 13th. And we're just getting started tonight on Coast TV News at 6.
From festivals to nature, stay tuned for all of the events to explore this weekend.
And we have a turnaround of weekend weather as we look forward to much warmer conditions starting Sunday and especially going into next week.
Terrific trees, the Arbor Day event, and awards that recognized local students when we come back in 60 seconds.
Social Security and Medicare aren't just handed to us.
We've earned them. Hour by hour. Day by day.
Paycheck by paycheck.
They aren't plans. They're a promise.
Made to every American.
Every American.
And we're not going to let anyone
break it.
Break it.
Break it.
Neither will I.
And you can consider that a promise too. David Trone will stand up to Republicans looking to strip the safety net seniors depend on. And there's no backing down.
I'm David Trone, and I approve this message.
Toyota is going all wheels in with fantastic deals on thousands of in-stock Toyotas ready for delivery. So visit your local dealer today for adventure-ready trucks with legendary reliability. Check out the all-new 24 Tacoma or get low 1.99 APR on a full-size Tundra. Get fantastic deals when you go all wheels in on your new Toyota. Let's go places.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Today, students in grades kindergarten through 5th grade gathered to hear the names of 12 winners for this year's Arbor Day School Poster Contest. This year's contest theme was Trees Are Terrific for Outdoor Adventures. Following an Arbor Day proclamation from Governor Carney, students helped plant redbud trees, 3 for each county to be exact. Ishan Goswami was one of the 5th grade winners of the poster contest.
I drew it because I wanted to show that trees are terrific for spending the day outdoors because they give us shade and greenery and they're a home for a bunch of animals.
Members of the governor's office also gave a proclamation on the holiday.
Well, looking at our cyclone forecast, looking pretty productive for us as of right now. But generally speaking, we're really more so focused on what's happening with our Gulf forecast. In fact, as we take a look at the Gulf forecast, here's what's happening. We're looking for it to become more cooperative for us because ultimately we're going to start warming up nicely over the weekend. As you're lining your putter up, remember, we're looking for it to look pretty fair, actually, with a nice warming trend.
Spring into savings at the car store. Upgrade your relationship with the open road with a quality pre-owned car priced to move with best in market pricing. It's out with the old and in with the newer. Spring into savings. TheCarStoreOnline.com.
$6 billion. The total economy of a small country. Now a cash grab for Fat Cat Delaware lawyers. Because Chancellor Kathleen McCormick is doing their bidding. She stopped a legally binding contract in order to grant them billions in legal fees. That's a $300,000 an hour cash grab for McCormick's future bosses, while everyday Delawareans barely scrape by. What does McCormick have to say about these Delaware Fat Cat lawyers? We've always had each other's backs.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation where we bring the showroom to you.
Want to go for a spin? Play the Big Spin Scratch Off. You could win up to $50,000 instantly, or a chance to spin the Big Spin Wheel for up to $250,000.
When there's work to be done or fun to be had, there's only one place to go to get the truck you need. The Truck Store. And top dollar for your trade and the certified advantage means you'll find the right truck right now. The Truck Store. MyTruckStoreOnline.com.
Here at Delaware Electric Cooperative, we don't have customers, we have members. Those we power own the cooperative and are entitled to all of its profits. Because we're a not-for-profit, we are focused on service. That's why our electric rates are the lowest in the region and why our employee family continues to achieve record reliability. Like the farmers who founded our co-op in the 1930s, we believe everyone is entitled to quality electric service. Member built, member owned. That's the DEC difference.
We're Coast Country, and we're Delmarva proud.
Beautiful clear skies for right now, and that's going to set us up nicely for a beautiful amount of sunshine that will especially warm us up by Sunday. Our Ocean City Tyndall Casual Furniture Camera, 51 degrees, winds out of the southeast at about 7 miles per hour. We're expecting for it to stay at 50 degrees by 7 o'clock, and when the sun goes down, we'll click right on over to the upper 40s, but we shouldn't flirt with the 30s this time around. That was for this morning. We started off at 33 degrees. Since we started so low, we didn't end up so high. We only got up to about 59 degrees in Georgetown for today, but here's a bit of good news to pass along to you. We stayed very clear. Our live radar is indicating just how clear we are now. We do have a small craft advisory on the other side for us along the Chesapeake Bay area, and that stays into effect till about 4 o'clock, 20 to 25 mile per hour winds. That's for areas like Nanticoke, Dill Island, Crisfield, Smith Island, and Hooperville in those areas. Other than that, on our side of the water, so to speak, not a problem. Now, right here, this coloration that you see here throughout Jersey, in case you're going to the Cape May area, that's a frost advisory for them. So they're going to have the same cold we had this morning, but that's going up to our neighbors to the north, just in case you have travel plans going in that direction. Keep a close eye on some scattered showers developing throughout the central and throughout western portions of Virginia, but that's going to run into such a big area of dry air that's going to fall apart before it becomes a significant threat to us. Temperatures in the 50s right now, generally speaking, throughout the entire area. 53 in Milton, for example, 58 in Seaford, 53 Delmar, 56 in Salisbury. And we're about 4 to 5 degrees warmer now than we were 24 hours ago, so we're trending in that direction of warming up. So the frosty mornings come to an end. The surge will kick off on Saturday, particularly in the afternoon, although it's going to be kind of cloudy on Saturday. Sunday, temps rise rapidly into the 80s, believe it or not. But also what's rising? The allergens are going to be rising as well. Our sunrise yoga cast, listen, we'll start off in the 50s, go into the mid-50s as early as mid-morning. That's a nice change of pace from where we were today. Now, it's going to be cloudy but milder throughout the entire peninsula. 62 in Georgetown, 64 in Seaford, for example, but a bit cloudy, particularly in the early morning hours. 62 Cambridge for the high, Easton 62. And we're looking for increasing sunshine in Pocomoke City and Snow Hill with 62 and 64 degrees respectively in both of those locations. Now, what's also going up and has been high in the first place, the trees, as far as the pollens are concerned, extreme levels and a high level of grass pollens right now. Winds are out of the southeast for Saturday morning, and as we go into Saturday afternoon, we'll stay cloudy with temperatures in the 50s, but that's okay. We'll have the winds out of the south on Sunday, but look where we end up on Sunday afternoon. 80 degrees in Long Neck and in Milton, just as sample size as to how warm it's going to be. The cycling forecast is going to stay cooperative. Early morning, maybe a little bit on the cool side, but then we'll warm up nicely throughout the rest of the afternoon with all kinds of sunshine. The most southern portion of our viewing area will start off at 50 for Saturday, 54 by the mid-morning. Sunday, we start off at 55, then we go right to near 80 degrees there as well. Quick look at your small business shopcast as we come to an end here. Looking for Saturday, 61, Sunday, 82. That's a beautiful thing. Here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling extended forecast.
Thank you, Paul. Some great days in there. The third annual He Cook Fest is going on right now in Delmar. He Cook Fest honors fallen Delmar Police Corporal Keith He Cook. He died in the line of duty in 2021. Tonight's festival has everything, live music, games, even what they call moon bounces for the kids. But most importantly, organizers with the event say that they're all there to support one thing, and that's backing our first responders, whether it's He Cook and his family or the ones that serve the community every day.
It's really pretty heartwarming when you see thousands of people show up and you see helicopters land and so many first responders.
Tonight's event is already underway and it runs until 9:30.
Here are some cool things to do this weekend on Delmarva. Over 200 food and craft vendors are coming to Milford tomorrow. The Bug and Bud Festival offers kids activities, a people and pets parade, themed gift baskets, and more, while celebrating the 50th anniversary of the designation of the ladybug as the Delaware state bug. This event runs from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Then in Dewey, the Doodles in Dewey event is making its return. It is hosted by Paws for People. There will be a romp on the beach, Saturday yoga on the beach Sunday, and yappy hours all weekend long.
The 28th annual Spring Delmarva Birding Weekend is flapping into action. There are boat trips in Lewis and Ocean City and paddling trips with the Pocomoke River Canoe Company. To learn more about all of these cool events, you can just go to our website, CoastTVnews.com.
The Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
A big sports week in South Philly comes to an emphatic climax on a night where the Eagles tried to find their next young star. It was on the court where the Sixers' big man shined above the rest. Joel Embiid lit the Wells Fargo Center on fire with his outside shooting last night. The reigning MVP dropped a playoff career-high 50 points behind 5 of 7 shooting from downtown. In the end, Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and Kelly Oubre combined to score 90 of the Sixers' 125 points. Good enough for a Game 3 win over the New York Knicks, 125-114. Game 4 is back in the Wells Fargo Center on Sunday at 1 p.m. as the Sixers look to even the series at 2 games apiece. And in the NFL, the Philadelphia Eagles drafted cornerback Quinyon Mitchell from Toledo with the 22nd pick in the first round. A great addition to the secondary, an outside corner who shut down the MAC conference. He has elite speed and timing and showed that over the last 2 seasons, committing just 1 total penalty in that time span. On to tonight, the Eagles have the 50th and 53rd picks. Round 2 of the NFL Draft begins at 7 p.m. That'll do it for sports. Have a great night, everyone.
Get ready for 4 days of fun in the sun at SpringFest. Enjoy amazing food, live entertainment, unique artisan products, and more. With over 200 artisan vendors, local food, and enhanced selections of beer and wine, don't miss this free event located at the Ocean City Inlet from May 2nd through the 5th. SpringFest features 2 stages and more than 30 live performances, including headliners, The Olivia Show, a tribute to Olivia Newton-John, country music sensation Lauren Elena, and alternative rock band Everclear. Don't miss out. Get all the details at ococean.com/SpringFest.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
Washington, D.C. is a mess.
There's no common ground. The left, the right, they're just shouting all the time, and no one's listening.
What a mess.
But now who is going to clean it up?
It doesn't have to be this way. And it shouldn't be this way.
I've seen children that have behaved better.
Like you, I'm completely fed up. Enough is enough. Cut reckless spending, support our police, and secure the border. I'm Larry Hogan. I approve this message, and I'm running for the U.S. Senate to get stuff done.
Hi, I just had to tell you Valley Casino has partnered with Bet Rivers in Delaware.
We've got lots and lots of exciting slots and table games to play.
With really fast payouts and a rewards program you'll love! Plus, with award-winning customer service, the excitement never stops. Is this awkward? So get ready, casino fans. And Brittany. Bet Rivers and Valley Casino, together in Delaware. Download the app today.
With 0 down and no payments until July during the Pohanka Honda of Salisbury Fresh Start Sales Event, you can start this spring fresh in your new Honda. Feel the fresh in a new 2024 Honda Civic from only $239 a month. Say so long to your old ride with $500 over appraised value for your trade-in. And with 0 down payment and no payments until July, you can have a very fresh start indeed. Hurry in for a smart deal on your new Honda at Pohanka Honda.
In 1924, my grandfather, J. Con Scott, decided to start a life in the furniture business. I'm proud to say that as the 3rd generation, we celebrate our 100-year anniversary. From a humble small-town furniture store to an interior design destination, with 35,000 square feet in Selbyville and our newest location in Rehoboth Beach. J. Con Scott, celebrating our 100-year anniversary.
Thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.